coffee's black and the kitchen is quiet. I'm still getting used to the silence and the ride of thoughts in my head when the sun starts to rise, and I don't see the morning reflected in your eyes. I bought the groceries for one yesterday, put the heavy blankets and the pillows away. The ghost of your laughter still hangs in the hall, but I'm finally learning to walk through it all. I thought the world would end the day you walked out. I thought the fire would die and leave me in doubt, but the clock on the mantle just keeps ticking on, and the shadows get shorter whenever it's dawn. And I'm still here without you, breathing in the air you left behind. The sky didn't fall, it's still a deep shade of blue. Even if I'm living on a different kind of time, I'm finding my feet on this uneven ground, learning how to love the way the wind sounds. It's a lonely road, but I'm making it through. Yeah, I'm still here without you. I saw your brother down at the station. He gave me that look of kind of hesitation, like I was a glass that was ready to break. But I gave him a handshake for old time's sake. I don't take the long way to avoid our old street. I don't look for your face in every person I meet. The hole in my chest is still there, I'll admit, but I built a little room right inside of it. Yeah, I thought the world would end when you said goodbye. I thought the rain would never fall from the sky, but the grass is still green and the seasons still change, even if the view looks a little bit strange. And I'm still here without you, breathing in the air you left behind. The sky didn't fall, it's still a deep shade of blue. Even if I'm living on a different kind of time, I'm finding my feet on this uneven ground, learning how to love the way the wind sounds. It's a lonely road, but I'm making it through. Yeah, I'm still here without you. It's not that I've forgotten, it's not that I don't care, but I'm more than just a memory of a ghost that isn't there. I'm a man who's still standing in the wreckage and the dust, finding out that I'm someone I can finally trust. I'm still here without you, breathing in the air you left behind. The sky didn't fall, it's still a deep shade of blue. I'm finally living on my own kind of time. I found my feet on this uneven ground, I'm learning to love the way the wind sounds. It's a long, long road, but I'm making it through. Yeah, I'm still here without you. I'm still here, just me in the morning. I'm still here without you. Dust is settling on the pictures in the hall. I haven't moved the frames, I just stopped looking at them all. The kettle whistles loud just to break the heavy air. I pour a cup for one and pull up a single chair. I used to check my phone every time the screen would light, praying for a ghost to come and haunt me through the night. But the static's gone quiet and the signal's faded out. I finally lost the things I used to worry about. I used to fight the shadows, I used to bolt the door, but I don't mind the darkness creeping across the floor. I used to hate the echo, now I like the way it sounds, since I stopped waiting for the world to come around. 'Cause lonely feels like home now, it's the only place I know. I've memorized the silence I watch the fire go. I don't need a porch light, I don't need a guest, just this hollow rhythm beating in my chest. Yeah, the cold is familiar, the quiet is grown, and lonely feels like home now. Welcome home. There's a comfort in the way the floorboards start to creak, knowing no one's gonna speak unless I choose to speak. I don't have to hide the mess or play the part today. There's nobody to let down and no one left to stay. I remember when the empty felt like a jagged knife, like I was just a witness to the middle of my life. But the edge has gotten dull and the room has got its soul. I'm finally finding pieces in the middle of the hole. I used to leave the TV on just to hear a voice. Now I sit here in the stillness by my own damn choice. I used to hate the echo, now I like the way it sounds. Since I stopped waiting for the world to come around. 'Cause lonely feels like home now. It's the only place I know. I've memorized the silence and I've watched the fire go. I don't need a porch light, I don't need a guest, just this hollow rhythm beating in my chest. Yeah, the cold is familiar, the quiet is grown, and only feels like home. Nah, don't send a search party, don't try to break the lock. I'm done with the small talk, I'm done with the clock. It's not a prison if you're the one who holds the key. And right now this emptiness is looking just like me. Yeah, lonely feels like home now. It's the only place I know. I've memorized the silence and I've watched the fire go. I don't need a porch light, I don't need a guest, just this hollow rhythm beating in my chest. Yeah, the cold is familiar, the quiet is grown, and only feels like home. Now, just me in the shadows, just me in the walls. The lights getting lower, the evening falls. Yeah, it feels like home now, now. Home now, now. It feels like home. It feels like home. I kept the porch light burning till the dawn broke through the gray. Still half expecting your shadow to find its own way. But the coffee's getting bitter in an apartment for two, and the silence is the only thing that's moved in since you. I see the space on the bookshelf where your poetry sat, and now it's just dust and some shadows, and I'm staring at that. They say time is a healer, a thief and a friend, but time's just a clock that won't tell me the end. I gave you the keys and I gave you the throne. Now I'm just a king in a house, not a home. We built a cathedral out of promises and skin. We let the light out and let the winter in. I gave you my best years, my heart on a tray, but the fire went out and the gold turned to clay. Yeah, I wanted to whisper, but you flew away. I was ready to settle, but love didn't stay. There's a ghost in the hallway, a scent on my favorite shirt, a memory of laughter that's turned into something that hurts. You took the pictures, but you left all the frames, just empty squares where I used to write our names. And I wonder if you're sleeping in a different city's rain. Yeah, I'm learning that love is a guest who won't always come in. But the wind started blowing and love didn't stay. No, no, love didn't stay. The bed's getting colder, the world's getting older, and I'm still right here. But love didn't stay. The sunlight's tracing patterns on the floor, and I'm watching you sleep like I've never seen you before. The world is waking up, getting ready for the day, but I'm stuck in this moment, wishing I could stay. I remember the nerves and the shaking of my hands, back when we were kids making all those forever plans. People said we'd change, that the fire would burn out, but they didn't know what you and I were all about. Yeah, the seasons turn from gold to gray, but my heart hasn't moved a single inch away. Every line on your face is a story I wanna read. You're the only thing I'll ever really need. I'm gonna love you forever, not just for a while. I'm gonna chase the shadows just to catch your smile. When the years start showing, the memories fade, I'll be the promise that was never betrayed. Through the highest of highs and the deepest of lows, wherever this long winding road chooses to go, put your hand in mine, let the world disappear. I'm gonna love you forever, starting right here. There'll be days when we're tired, the coffee's gone cold, and we're feeling the weight of the years growing old. There'll be storms that we'll weather and tears that we'll cry, but there's never a question, never a why. I'll be the shoulder when you need to lean, the strongest man that you've ever seen. And when you feel lost in the rush of the crowd, I'll be the whisper that's ringing out loud. Yeah, the seasons turn from gold to gray, but my heart hasn't moved a single inch away. Every line on your face is a map of where we've been, and I'd do it all over and over again. I'm gonna love you forever, not just for a while. I'm gonna chase the shadows just to catch your smile. When the years start showing and the memories fade, I'll be the promise that was never betrayed. Through the highest of highs and the deepest of lows, wherever this long winding road chooses to go, put your hand in mine, let the world disappear. I'm gonna love you forever, starting right here. Time is a just for a while. I'm gonna chase the shadows just to catch your smile. When the years start showing and the memories fade, I'll be the promise that was never betrayed. Through the highest of highs and the deepest of lows, wherever this long winding road chooses to go. Put your hand in mine. Let the world disappear. I'm gonna love you forever. Yeah, I'm gonna love you forever. Starting right here in the quiet light, in the light, in the moment, and Lord, I love you forever. The keys are on the counter right where I left them. The silence in this hallway is getting loud. I'm checking my phone like I'm waiting on a blessing, but the screen stays dark and the moon's behind a cloud. I made some coffee, but I poured 2 cups. Old habits die hard when you're waking up to a house that feels more like a cage, and a heart that's stuck on the very last page. I try to drown the quiet with the radio, but every song is a place we used to go. And I'm losing ground, yeah, I'm losing my mind, searching for a ghost that I left behind. And oh, I miss you tonight, like a desert misses the rain, like a heartbeat misses the light. It's a different kind of pain. I'm staring at the ceiling, chasing shadows in the light. Yeah, I really, really miss you tonight. Oh, I found your old hoodie in the back of the closet. Still smells like the perfume you wore in July. It's funny how a memory can hit like a bullet and leave me here wondering the how and the why. I almost called your number just to hit a machine, to hear your voice say you're not where you've been. But I put the phone down, cause I know the truth. The hardest part of moving on is losing you. Yeah, I'm drowning out the quiet with the radio, but every song is a place we used to go. And I'm losing ground, yeah, I'm losing my mind, chasing after someone I'll never find. Oh, I miss you tonight, like a desert misses the rain, like a heartbeat misses the light. It's a different kind of pain. I'm staring at the ceiling, chasing shadows in the light. Yeah, I really, really miss you tonight. Oh, maybe tomorrow I'll find a way to breathe. Maybe tomorrow I'll find the strength to leave this empty room and this lonely state of soul. But right now the dark is taking full control. Yeah, it's taking control. Like a are out, but they don't shine as bright just for tonight. I'll keep the porch light on. Tonight. We had the yellow spread across the dash, fingerprints on every town we hadn't seen yet. I thought the engine had the heart to last, but the smoke in the mirror was a sign I tried to forget. You were checking the tires, I was checking the time, thinking we make the coast by the morning light. But there's a silence that grows like a weed on a vine when you're staring down a barrel of a long haul night. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a flame, it wasn't a storm that gave us a name. It was the weight of the miles, the bend in the steel, the way that the gravel started to feel. And we broke before the end, before the finish line, before the bend. We were meant for the ocean, meant for the goal, but we let go of the story before it was told. Yeah, the wheels kept turning, but the spirit grew thin. We ran out of road before the prize came in. I'm standing in the dust of a dream, my friend, 'cause we broke, yeah, we broke before the end. There's a house in the canyon with a for sale sign. I can still see his paint in the walls and our heads. Now I'm drinking my coffee on a different timeline, sleeping on the left side of a king-size bed. We built the foundation, we laid down a brick, but the mortar was dry and the air was too thick. How do you plan for the happily ever when you can't even make it through the stormy weather? It wasn't a lie, it wasn't a cheat, it was just a sound of a heart in retreat. It was a slow motion snap of a heavy duty wire, the freezing cold truth at the edge of the fire. And we broke before the end, before the finish line, before the bend. We were meant for the ocean, meant for the goal, but we let go of the story before it was told. Yeah, the wheels kept turning, but the spirit grew thin. We ran out of road before the prize came in. I'm standing in the dust of a dream, my friend, 'cause we broke, yeah, we broke before the end. They say it's about the journey, not where you arrive, but it's hard to feel the glory when you barely survive. We had the compass, we had the key, but we lost the you and we lost the me. We were so close, God, we were so close, but close don't get you home. Yeah, we broke before the end, before the finish line, before the bend. We were meant for the ocean, meant for the goal, but we let go of the story before it was told. The wheels kept turning, but the spirit grew thin. We ran out of road before the prize came in. I'm standing in the dust of a dream, my friend, 'cause we broke, yeah, we broke before the end. Just a few miles more, that's what I tell myself. Just a few miles more, but the tank is empty. Yeah, we broke before the end. The coffee steaming on the granite top, I watch the bubbles rise and then they stop. You're staring at your phone, I'm staring at the wall, waiting for a conversation that neither wants to call. We used to stay up late just to hear the other breathe. Now we're counting down the minutes till it's time for us to leave. There was no sudden storm, no lightning in the dark, just a steady, quiet cooling of a once divided spark. And I reach for your hand, but it's heavy like lead. There's 1,000 miles of mattress on your side of the bed. We're still in a house, but we're out of the home. Just two people together, feeling completely alone. 'Cause it's not a crash and it's not a flame. It's not a scream or a whispered name. It's the way the red turns into gray, a little more hollow every day, like the ink on a letter left out in the sun, until you can't remember how the story begun. It's a long, lonely road on a dying battery. That's how it feels when love fades slowly. I found an old photo in the hallway drawer of a couple I don't recognize anymore. Sunburned and laughing on a pier in July, before we learned the art of the comfortable lie. Now, how was your day is a script that we read, giving each other only what we strictly need. We're polite like strangers at a checkout line, saying everything's perfect, saying everything's fine. But I reach for your hand and it's cold to the touch. Funny how nothing can weigh quite this much. We're still in the rhythm, but we've lost the beat. Just two ghosts passing on a one-way street. 'Cause it's not a crash and it's not a flame. It's not a scream or a whispered name. It's the way the red turns into gray, a little more hollow every day, like the ink on a letter left out in the sun, until you can't remember how the story begun. It's a long, lonely road on a dying battery. That's how it feels when love fades slowly. I almost wish you'd break a blade, give me a reason to feel some hate. At least the fire burns, at least the fire's bright, but we're just two shadows blending into the night. Yeah, we're just waiting for the last of the light. No, it's not a crash and it's not a flame. It's not a scream or a whispered name. It's the way the red turns into gray, a little more hollow every day, like the ink on a letter left out in the sun, until you can't remember how the story begun. It's a long, lonely road on a dying battery. That's how it feels when love fades slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, like the tide going out, never coming back in, like the dust settling down on the life that we've been. Turn out the light, babe, the colors are green. When love fades slowly, slowly gone, gone, gone. I was stumbling through a monochrome dream, looking for a pulse or a glimmer of a beam. The streets were all crowded, but the faces were blurred, lost in the echoes of the things I never heard. I had a compass with a broken needle in my hand, searching for a shore in a desert full of sand. Then you walked in, and the static started to clear. Suddenly the distance didn't feel so near. Now the shadows are folding, retreating from the light. Everything's sharp, everything's bright. I was squinting at the sun, trying to find my way, but you brought the dawn to the end of my day. 'Cause you are my eye when the world goes blind. You're the only vision that I need to find. When the road disappears in the dust and the haze, you're the steady focus at the end of the maze. I don't need a mirror to see who I am. I just look at you to understand. Yeah, you are my eye, my beautiful eye. You see the colors in the cracks of the stone. You see the strength in the parts I don't know. When I'm looking at the wreckage, you see the design. You're the perfect angle, you're the straight line. I used to keep my head down, staring at my feet, afraid of the truth I was bound to meet. But you lift my chin and you tell me to look like the final chapter of a heavy book. Yeah, the shadows are folding, retreating from the light. Everything's sharp, everything's bright. I was squinting at the sun, trying to find my way, but you brought the dawn to the end of my day. 'Cause you are my eye when the world goes blind. You're the only vision that I need to find. When the road disappears in the dust and the haze, you're the steady focus at the end of the maze. I don't need a mirror to see who I am. I just look at you to understand. Yeah, you are my eye, my beautiful eye. Yeah, the lights go out on this whole damn town. If the stars get tired and they all fall down, I won't panic, I won't lose my sight. 'Cause I'm seeing through your soul tonight. Yeah, you're my lens, you're my clarity. You're the only thing that's real to me. You are my eye when the world goes blind. You're the only vision that I need to find. When the road disappears in the dust and the haze, you're the steady focus at the end of the maze. I don't need a mirror to see who I am. I just look at you to understand. Yeah, you are my eye, my beautiful eye. My perspective, my horizon. When the world gets dark, I just close my own and I see you there sitting on the throne of my heart. You are my, yeah, you're my.
Kettle didn't whistle on the stove this morning. The sunlight hit the floorboards like a ghost. I reached across the sheets to find the space you usually keep, but I only found the shadows at the most. I didn't hear the floorboards creak a warning. I didn't hear the rattle of your keys, just the ticking of the clock, steady like a heart in shock, and the rustle of the wind through the trees. No slamming doors, no final words to throw. No, I'm sorry, or I think I've gotta go. Just a hollow kind of quiet, where your laughter used to ring, and the heavy weight that absence always brings. Yeah, you left without a sound, like a feather since you left without a sound. I walked into the hallway, checked the closet. Your denim jacket's missing from the hook. The space upon the nightstand where your glasses used to sit is as empty as a shelf without a book. Did you pack your bags while I was busy dreaming? Did you tiptoe past the bed and hold your breath? It's a different kind of breaking when there isn't any shaking, just a stillness that feels a lot like death. No bitter tears, no who's to blame tonight. No turning back to try and make it right. Just a vacuum in the hallway where you used to stand, and the wedding ring I'm holding in my hand. Yeah, you left without a sound, like a feather floating down to the ground. No thunder in the distance, no lightning in the sky. Just a million questions where you didn't say goodbye. Now the silence is the loudest thing I've found since you left without a sound. I'd have taken all the shouting, I'd have taken every scream, anything to break the spell of this waking fever dream. But you slipped out like a secret, you dissolved just like the smoke, leaving me to finish a conversation we never even spoke. Like a feather floating down to the ground. No thunder in the distance, no lightning in the sky. Just a million questions where you didn't say goodbye. Now the silence is the loudest thing I've found. Yeah, the silence is the loudest thing I've found since you left without a sound. Not a whisper, not a word, the quietest goodbye I ever heard. Without a sound, without a sound.
I still wake up on the left side of the bed, leaving space for the ghost of the words you said. The coffee's getting cold in a half-empty pot. I'm trying to forget, but I'm finding I cannot. I saw your denim jacket hanging on the hook. I didn't move it back, I couldn't even look. The calendar's stuck on a Tuesday in July, day the well of us finally ran dry. They tell me that the sting will fade with the rain, that a man's supposed to rise above the pain. But every tick of the clock is a reminder I'm alone in a house that used to be a home. 'Cause your goodbye still hurts like a physical break, like a fever in my body. shake. I tried to burn the bridges, I tried to lock the door, but I'm still pacing circles on this hardwood floor. Everyone says time is a healer I need, but I'm just watching the minutes bleed. Yeah, the world keeps moving, but I'm stuck in the dirt. And baby, your goodbye, it still hurts. I took the long way home to avoid that old cafe where we used to kill the hours of a Saturday. I heard a song blasting from a passing car, and it hit me like a punch, left a brand new scar. I thought I'd be strong, I thought I'd be fine, put some miles and some whiskey between your life and mine, but the silence is a scream I can't quite outrun. Now I'm staring at the damage that you've done. They tell me that the sting will fade with the rain, that a man's supposed to rise above the pain, but every mile I drive is a road leading back to the night our whole world went black. 'Cause your goodbye still hurts like a physical break, like a fever in my bones that I just can't shake. I tried to burn the bridges, I tried to lock the door, but I'm still pacing circles on this hardwood floor. Everyone says time is a healer I need, but I'm just watching the minutes bleed. Yeah, the world keeps moving, but I'm stuck in the dirt. And baby, your goodbye, it's still easy for you to let go. Did you find a peace that I'll never know? Are you sitting in the dark somewhere too, fighting the ghost of me like I'm fighting you? Like a physical break, like a fever in my bones that I just can't shake. I've tried to burn the bridges, I tried to lock the door, but I'm still pacing circles on this hardwood floor. Everyone says time is a healer I need, but I'm just watching the minutes bleed. Yeah, the world keeps moving, but I'm stuck in the dirt. And baby, your goodbye, it still hurts. In the morning, it still hurts. Late at night, I'm still trying to find a way to make it right, but you're gone.